Alright, hello loves and welcome back to my channel. My name is Genesis and this is the book of Genesis, where we are retelling old stories from new perspectives, maybe with messages from the energies that were present, writing our own stories together, and just overall exploring life. So I'm a tarot reader, I'm a priestess of Lilith, and Lilith has called me to really start sharing that more, which makes me super uncomfortable. I hate stepping out of my comfort zone. I just caught 33, so I guess I don't have a choice. So what we're going to do today is a mid-November check-in. Today is 11/11, so I know we're not quite at the middle of the month yet. And I did not anticipate doing this many videos today. This is my third video today. But I know we have a new moon coming up, and I know that like I said, today is 11/11, so for some people that's a super heavy portal, and I want you all to be rocking with whatever guidance you needed today and for the days going forward. So of course, if you're watching this later, it still applies. It's just not going to apply much beyond December, like, 3rd or 5th. I'm hearing December 5th. So this is for November 11th to December 5th, basically. There are only going to be 2 piles. She did not give me 3, so there are just 2 piles here. And I'm going to be using the Work Your Light Oracle deck, which you all know I love so much. I want the tarot deck or the Starseed Oracle that the same people make. I want the Hoodoo Tarot deck. I need the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot deck. So, you know, if you like my video, I just dropped so many cards. If you like my video, send me tips so I can buy new tarot decks. Okay. Apparently I'm talking too much and there's a lot to say. Let me grab one more of these cards. Oh my god. So many of them spilled out. Every card spilled out. Not every card, but a whole lot. Ooh, baby. Okay, she is for real here. I've seen the High Priestess, the Empress, and the Queen of Swords. So, oddly enough, though, tarot are actually going to come second. We're going to start with the Work Your Light Oracle. I'm using the Modern Witches Tarot for the tarot deck. Alright, my god. Oh, shit. Good gravy. I'm going to stop shuffling and just crack the cards open. We have the Initiation in Pleiades. So channeling and uplifting humanity is part of this. Alright, alright. My goddess Lilith, let us see your 2 messages. Oh, wow. Okay. There are 2 piles. Okay, I'm not gonna shuffle them anymore. I'm sorry. It's a habit. There are 2 piles. That's it. Just 1 or 2. Okay. Okay. This is a very clear message. So, and again, my eyes are hurting, so I gotta put my glasses back on. I'm just gonna hop into it. If you chose pile number 1, you got Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? So if you're watching this video and wondering if you were being called to work with Lilith at all, if you watched the other video, or if you were just curious about it, I would say this is at least an indicator that you should be paying her some good attention, or a similar goddess. But how are you being called to step up and lead? What is it that you want to see change in your life? What is it that you want to see change in the world around you? Where do you want a difference made? This is not about where you want to make a difference, but where you want to see one. Because as soon as you know where you want to see a difference, where you feel your heart, where you feel your purpose and your desires aligning, this is how you know that this is where you're being called to step up. So how are you being called to step up and lead? That's definitely a call to service. It's a call to a ministry, a vocation, if there's something that you've been lagging on, or if you've been really denying a gift, then you're going to have to go ahead and get over yourself and get into it. Not to be mean or whatever, but Lilith is just like that. You know what I'm saying? Lilith is just like that. But she is, though. She is. I hate it. I love it, but I hate it. The tarot card that came with that is the Eight of Pentacles. So I love the Eight of Pentacles. It's been coming up a lot. It's been following me around. I've been seeing it for other people. It is a card of mastery. It's a card talking about stepping into maybe a new skill set or deepening the skill set that you already are working with. Stepping into purpose a little more, possibly getting a new teacher, new instruction. So I do feel like with this, it's just being, again, called to step into a vocation, to be called to step into something that you are possibly, and not possibly, but probably already working on. This is specifically for those folks who are not following the call. Like, this is for real meant to be a drag. Like, you need to go on ahead and answer. This is not a matter of, I passed on a message today, and I'm not sharing this to drag the person I passed it on to, because they are awesome and they received it well and knew what was up. But if you've been holding out on sharing your gifts because you don't want people to look at you a certain type of way, you've been holding out on sharing your gifts because you don't want to be responsible for what people do with the information, you've been holding out on sharing your gifts because you don't want to let folks down, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a single fuck. They don't care that I don't want to be doing this. I want to be left alone. I just want to do readings and then mind my business. They want me to talk. So, likewise, if you're supposed to talk, please be talking. You have something to share. You have some testimony. You got some shit you've been through. You have a gift. Please share, talk, write, do it, speak it, dance, choreograph it, paint it, sell it. I don't care. But do it. Put it out there. Make it happen. That is your check-in. Spirit is giving you assistance. You have everything you need. This is not a matter of grinding. This is not a matter of doing a bunch of heavy lifting and healing. This is a matter of easing into a timeline shift. It's just stepping, just deciding to step into yourself. It is as simple as saying yes. It is as simple as saying yes. Write yes in some big ass letters on a piece of paper, put a candle on top of it and burn that motherfucking candle and just go about minding your business. Keep doing your prayers, keep doing your protection work, keep doing your road openers. Just be about your business steadily. There is no need to fucking grind in this deep way. It is made for you. Get in flow, step into purpose, be in flow. The way is made for you. So, that was pile number 1. Here's pile number 2. If you chose pile number 2, this is for you. Boundaries. I'm loving the boundaries card. This has been coming up a lot also. This is talking about honoring boundaries. In this case, if you were watching this one thinking if you should be starting work towards a priestess, any kind of priestess thing, any kind of initiation, any just kind of deep devotee work, I would say no. I don't think your energy is there for it right now. It doesn't mean never, but really you need to focus on you. You need to focus on what your inner heart wants, what your heart space is saying, what your soul is saying. If you already have divinities in your life, you know what I mean? If you already have somebody over your head, you're already initiated into something, check in with them, obviously, and see what you might not have been hearing from them. Because I don't feel like this is the time to overexert yourself at all. The card itself says, where do you need to establish better boundaries? For this time period, I feel like you need to be resting. The card that comes with this is the Two of Cups, so we're talking about relationships, but we're also talking about the self. So where with others and where with yourself are your boundaries not in alignment, okay? When this comes up, the feeling that I'm having is that, sorry, I'm my brain just, for a second. This has to do with relationships and the self. This coming up, the feeling that I'm getting is that there are not proper boundaries with the self established. And so creating a better system for yourself in November, the end of November, is going to be very helpful. If you were watching just the whole video, pile 1, the end of it, I'm talking about surrender and release, being in flow. In this case, it's about kind of creating a healthy flow for yourself. So Where have you not been practicing self-discipline? Where have you not been pouring into yourself spiritually, emotionally, just in the material world, physically? I really feel like emotional release is needed. Being able to cry, being able to journal, talking to a close friend, rectifying close friendships, rectifying like familial or platonic relationships. It doesn't feel very romantic to me at all. It doesn't really feel like that's in essence here. It feels most importantly, first and foremost, like your relationship to yourself. So again, this here is talking about boundaries in the one card, and the other one we have relationships. And here, it's almost like you need to be in the middle. There needs to be this so that it's both being poured in. You're receiving time at home, you're receiving time to rest, normal earthly things, and also you're nourishing your spirit. You are pouring into, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gorgeous, I love myself, I'm rich, I'm amazing, I'm talented. Oh, cool. Here's some work I did. Here's some ideas I have. This is some stuff I realized or learned today. It has to be an exchange within yourself, and then also a healthy exchange with the world. So really being mindful of the amount of energy that you're giving and the amount of energy that you're receiving with others, but first and foremost with yourself. I'm a good one for not practicing healthy boundaries and not always practicing the healthiest self-discipline. So just making sure to be mindful about, you know what I mean? Like, when you wake up, what's the first thing that you're checking? The first thing you should be doing is pouring into yourself spiritually or emotionally. When you wake up, gratitude. Thank you. I'm glad I'm awake. Let me go get some food, get some water for myself, set this moment just to say a few words for myself, towards my own growth, towards my purpose, and as thanks. And then go about the day. You know what I mean? Like, there has to be an even give and take. All of these things have an undercurrent of Take a Break and the Knight of Pentacles. So it's totally okay to watch both of these readings. For the record, if you feel drawn to watch both of these readings, I trust your discernment. That is up to you. Because it could apply in multiple parts of your life. It's a quick read. Take a break is the foundation. Life's work, not a treadmill. No, sorry, a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. I said a life's work, not a treadmill. But it's true. It's a life's work, not an endless motherfucking stupid rat race on something that's not actually going somewhere. So what you need to go ahead and do, regardless of which pile you picked, is that remember, we are in November, heading into December. This is the end of the year. It's the last quarter of the year. It's the last motherfucking couple months of the year. There is no reason to run yourself ragged. Yes, 2020 is the beginning of the whole decade, but 2000 was the beginning of the fucking millennium. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's always a beginning, there's always an ending. If you've been doing your work, if you've been doing your best and keeping up with your shit this year to the best of your ability, kudos to you. Do what you can this year. Do what you can in November and December. Obviously, make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do. Set your foundation. Be ready so you don't gotta get ready. Be prepared. Okay? Be prepared. If you fail to prepare, you prepare to fail. So yes, do your protection works. Do your road openers. Have, your pantry full. Be in a charitable spirit. Make sure when you can give, you're giving. Be keeping good records of your works so that you can check back with what you were feeling, what you were experiencing come January, March. Oh God, it's going to be such a unique 2021. I'm not going to look any further than that. The other foundation card was Knight of Pentacles. And actually this could apply even just to the first one, that Knight of Pentacles. There is money coming. There is fruit, like the fruit of your work coming. Pentacles are long-term suits. They take a long time. This Knight of Pentacles to me says that there's elevation coming. So if you are on this priestess track of cards, there is elevation coming in your life. But Pentacles, again, is a slow-moving suit. So with that, take a break. Please take time. I am going to let these be the last cards, the bottom cards, for pile 2, or just part of the other bottom card chunks. So I'm sorry, it's a little disorganized, but take this reading as you will. So, mirror who or what is triggering you. with the Queen of Cups. So for this one, if you were looking at boundaries, if boundaries was the card that you got, or if that was the pile that you most resonated with, or just if you resonated with all of it, boundaries had Two of Cups. So just like the other pile got double pentacles, we're getting double cups here. And it's also another court card. This is energy coming in, or energy to be embodying. The mirror, who or what is triggering you with the Queen of Cups, is really, really emphasizing, I caught 1515 again, it's really, really emphasizing that this is something that has to do with the self. It's a reflection space. So what is it that you need? What do you really need to be happy? What do you desire to be fulfilled? I had to realize the last few days that I really don't, I never want to experience poverty, but actually on the flip of that, I love luxury. I want a walk-in shower and a big-ass clawfoot tub. I want to have homemade, even if, like, I like making my own stuff, but I want homemade almond butter, shea butter, manuka honey, fucking gold glitter, gold leaf, like, body cream. Like, I want for real lavish luxury shit, and I am okay with that. Because I was not okay with that for so long, I had really dissonant type feelings when it came to receiving abundance, taking care of myself, having what I want. Like, there were a lot of mixed up things there. So you really have to look at what it is that you want, what it is, and how you feel about what you want, how you feel about yourself, how you feel about what you're giving yourself, how you feel about what the world is giving you and what you're receiving, because it is all a reflection. At the end of the day, it's all you, it's your perception, it's the energy that you pour in. So this is a time of judgment, sort of realizing that it's you, of coming face to face with the maker, with the I am. The final motherfucking cards, the final cards on my life are Unbound and the Six of Pentacles. And I really love this energy together. This is the overall end to the read for these messages from Lilith. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So for, again, November 11th to December 5th. This is part of the energy here. A lot of people I know are going through energetic upgrades, are going through initiation periods, are going through just new risings, basically ascension growth periods. There is a lot happening right now. Please give yourself time with this. Within this upgrade stuff, though, is a lot of God, I said that so fucked up. What I'm trying to say is, let me just dial it back for a second. This Unbound has shit falling away. You need to let it fall away. Be in flow, breathe deep, go for a run, dance it off, shake it off, smoke toke, you know what I mean, outside in the sunlight, and breathe it out, exhale it out, sing it out, whatever it is, cry it out, you know what I mean? Fuck it out. I really don't care. You have to get this shit out. You have to get it out. You have to let it go. You have to let it go. There are just old narratives that you don't need to hang on anymore, because, baby, you about to be somebody new. You are about to be the you you've always wanted to be. This is a message for me as much as it is for everybody else, or not everybody else, but for the folks that are drawn to this. This is the message for you. That Six of Pentacles is coming as a gift bearer. This is like the 5th time I've seen this week. This card is really out there. That, again, the Pentacles to me says slow moving, but it feels like these are things that have been long in the works. I also get Cups energy. Even though it's a Pentacles, I'm very much getting Cups energy. I'm very much feeling fulfillment. I'm feeling like joy, like upliftment, sisterhood energies. This deck has strong sisterhood energy. Normally, not normally, but a lot of times the image will have kids. They look like they're actually maybe even all contemporary in age, and she just met up with them. It's kind of hard to tell. But anyway, it's people bringing gifts. And normally I don't note this, but here the figure that's bringing gifts is very dark, and she's wearing sunglasses. And the glasses are reflective, and her earrings are hearts. It's a wrap dress with gold. I'm getting lots of just really good, like, dark goddess energy, earth mother energy, looking into the shadows, looking in, like, working with the moon, sleep with the moon card, the moon tarot under your pillow. If you work with any, like, dark goddesses, any rich earth goddesses, any death goddesses, I think there's really gifts there. There's gifts with death work. The reflective glasses to me are, 4-eyed. She can see all over the place. So these are gifts of foresight also. There's gifts of intuition here. I really feel like these last couple weeks of November can and will be incredibly fruitful for a lot of folks if you know how to do exactly what the fuck you're told. If you know how to listen. That means either step up and lead or sit down and make some boundaries. Either way, get in flow and do not overwork yourself. Do not overexert yourself. This is not a fucking quick sprint. This is a 5-mile thing. This is, matter of fact, it's a marathon. It's a whole long time. Some of this shit is stuff that is lifetimes in the making. If you're watching this video, ideally you're somebody who is asking for a lot. I want you to ask for more. Same as I've been told to ask for more, you need to ask for more. We are looking at literally shifting mindsets around death, mindsets around femininity, mindsets around wisdom, around lineages, around tradition, around medicine, around spirituality, communication, divinity as the individual. So, I need you to be on your shit. And that's that. I love you all so very much. Thank you for doing this check-in with Lilith. Thank you always to you, my goddess Lilith, for this check-in. The ever-unfolding rose and transformation. Yeah. All right. I love you all. Peace.